Hey guys, Ben from KCT here, and right now we're going to be filming in one of the gun rooms here because I've got a kid. Kid likes to sleep. I like to make videos. I don't like kid awake. So, cut right to the chase here. What I'm going to talk to you about today is being able to use an AR or a similar modern sporting rifle indoors with a shot timer. Okay, so last week, I think Saturday, I was out shooting with a friend. We were running our shot timers. It was really nice to set a baseline, especially since he's a newer shooter. So he wasn't really sure how fast things kind of went, the time dilation, whatever. So we went out, we shot for times. Now we know how fast he can go ahead and, like, let's say, do an up drill one round. So um, that that kind of stuff, that training is really nice to have because you can see how your skills are, because time doesn't lie. If you took 2 seconds to get the gun up and make that shot, took 2 seconds, so then you need to work on that. But indoors now with winter coming, because this is being filmed the end of 2020. It's actually Thanksgiving. So what are we going to do about that? Now, you can definitely do a lot of stuff inside your house with drills and such, doing reloads and whatever, watching Black Hawk Down. However, it's really hard to gauge how much time that you are spending doing a particular action unless you set up some sort of weird timer system. And yeah, I don't know about all that. So what I kind of did, came up with this last night. Now, I'm sure people that are way cooler than I am have already done this and put their names in the comment, tag them, so that, I know that I'm not the first person to do this, but hopefully if you see this, you can go, okay, well, you know what? I want to do that. I don't care who actually did it first. So it's going to look a little bit goofy, guys. I'm not going to lie. So I'm always getting over a cold, guys. Terrible. So it's going to look a little bit goofy, but what we're going to do is combine the rifle itself with a shot timer and be able to use it just as if we were outside. Now, obviously, there's a couple things that are really important. Number one, no live ammo. Now, we are in my gun room. There's live ammo everywhere, and no, I'm not going to go fix that. It's a lot of time. So one thing that's nice about the way that I have this set up is you cannot have a live round in the gun or a magazine. It's impossible. So let's go ahead and take a look. Like I said, it's going to look a little bit weird, perhaps, but we'll see. So this is, there we go. Sorry, the stock out for storage. So this is one of my rifles here. And I was working on this last night, doing some up drills and such. And I was trying to get my shot timer to pick up what I was doing. So I had it on a table next to me. I had it in my shirt pocket. Really wasn't cutting the mustard. Wasn't doing a whole lot. So what I ended up doing, and as I said, it's kind of goofy, is actually attaching the shot timer to the gun. So in this case, it's simply a Pocket Pro 2. Competition electronics there, and so pretty standard across the gun industry. Basically what I'm doing, so I'm going to go ahead and stick this up into the magazine well, as far as it'll go, and push it all the way forwards. Now, you'll see why that in a second. We can, if we want, go ahead and tape that in there. It doesn't change anything. So if you want something a little bit more secure than just sticking it in the mag well, you can. So, but for today's demonstration purposes, we won't go any further than that because you understand this and you probably own tape. And if you don't, turn this off. So, what's nice about this one is the button to activate it is right there. There. So basically, what I can do is when I'm getting ready, so I just go ahead and tap that with my finger, and get ready to stage the rifle. So how does this work? Well, number one, there's two things you need to do. One, turn the beep way the hell down, especially if you have kids, especially if you want them to sleep, because when they sleep, you can do fun stuff. When they don't sleep, you're not doing this stuff. So you don't want to wake the wife, kids, wives, girlfriends, wives, boyfriends, whoever's. Just don't do it. Just make it nice and quiet for everybody. You'll understand. The other thing you want to do is turn the sensitivity way up. Now, I didn't mess a whole lot with the shot capturing, like how it would eliminate echo, because it doesn't really need a whole lot of that. But turn the sensitivity up as loud as it will go, or as high as it will go. And then you can go ahead and use it. So as long as it's sufficiently, I guess, sensitive. Let's say that. So what are we going to do here? So the gun has already been cleared before watching this, but we're going to go ahead and run. Okay, so for the charging handle, what you'll see here is this. I don't know if you can see with the lighting, but it stops the dust cover from opening. So it will not let a magazine in, and it won't let anything out the sides. So it works just fine, and the dust cover will be open far enough to run your bolt as much as you need to without knocking the timer off, without doing anything weird with the gun. So now we have it set up. Awesome little optic on there. So we'll go ahead and do some presentations. I'll show you how this works. Guys, feel free to critique. Definitely weigh in. I suck. Something fat. You can throw that in there. Don't even bother. You could email it. You could send it. You could put it in the comments. I know. Anybody's only a good shooter on the internet, so I should be all set because you're not actually firing any rounds. So we'll go ahead and there you go. Turn that on. We can see that's on. So it may be kind of hard there. Okay, that was from like the last time there. So what I'm going to do is, let's say I'm doing an up drill. I'm watching it from my mic cord here. So we are in an area with kind of a low ceiling, so we'll go ahead and make sure that we're not hitting that ceiling. So basically, just kind of from standing here to one trigger press. You may see pieces of tape when we do filming elsewhere in this room. And those are used for targeting purposes to go ahead and put my dot on. So, yeah, still on there. So, oh, is it? There. So it's 0.67. I know it's kind of hard to see. Mess with the brightness here. Yeah, well, we'll just keep going. All right. So obviously make sure that, because that's going to be allowed as well, we don't want to capture that. So again, device is mounted there. I go ahead, stage my trigger finger as I normally would, but be able to go ahead and activate that button before setting up the shot. So 0.84. So hard to see. Sorry, guys. There you go. As you guys can see it once the light's off. So, and again, obviously this is not, crazy, stupid, Lucas Botkin fast. I'm not trying for that. So, in the comments, let me know. I'm not trying to show you that I have any sort of speed or skill. I'm simply showing you can do this by attaching your shot timer to the gun. Now, why does it work this way? The way that the shot timers pick up things is, if it's sensitive enough, I was able to put it right next to the gun prior to, and then set it off, and then pull the trigger and get it to record the time. So that wasn't that big of a deal. But of course, you're compromising how you're using the gun. If you have to take the shot timer and then set it on something and then get on the gun and then, wait for the beep, you're gonna have to reset your beep, so it's pretty long. You can't have like a 1 second delay. But with this, it's still on there. Yes, you can. .01. And again, that's really hard to see. So, anyways, you guys are gonna laugh. Oh, this is so slow. How is he supposed to be? I'm just trying to show you that you can actually use this, because once it's on the magazine well, it's close enough to where the hammer is, it actually picks up the noise. So it's kind of nice like that. So again, I'll go ahead and activate the timer there. .78. So I know, again, it's hard to see. But regardless of that, you guys can see that you can actually do this. You can make it work. So you can take a dry rifle, obviously no ammo, and you should have, if you're a serious shooter, guys, go get a shot timer. Really, there's no excuse not to. I mean, in this day and age when everything is going on politically, everything else, get a shot timer, get a 22 conversion kit. Okay, you can basically dump an entire mag of 22 for what it would cost for a couple rounds of 5.56 nowadays, and it's generally a little bit more plentiful right now. So, so if you got to train, you know, with the cheapest rounds that you can. Save the good stuff for if you need it. But yeah, so just wanted to go ahead and show you that. Again, I can just go ahead and dismount that. You know, put that wherever I need to. Put a mag back in my gun. It's all good. But I just thought you guys might want to see something where you can go ahead and work on that training, especially if you're indoors and everything else. Now, guys, understand this. All the safety, the gun safety rules still apply. So even though we know that this gun is empty, okay, I'm still, this is the outside wall of my house, and it is a second story. So it's high enough that, and I know what's beyond it, that, I mean, the round would have to travel quite a distance before coming into contact with something. There's trees there, as opposed to back here, where beyond this wall there is family space. So that's why I'm not doing it facing that way. So just because you're doing a drill with a gun that you know is empty, doesn't mean that you should be sitting there and running your gun, up against the door where your wife is on the other side. So train smart. So anyways, guys, let me know what you think. Is it stupid? Does it sound good? Is it something you're going to try? Do you have a shot timer? Is it something that you're going to get a shot timer for, especially since we're in an era right now that you can do a lot of training, but you can't do a lot of shooting just because the way that ammo and money and everything else is. So, guys, definitely leave something in the comments. Like, share, comment, subscribe. Definitely helps us, especially in today's world, and obviously with YouTube and everything. We are on Parler, KCT Actual. Check us out on Facebook, Kinetic Concepts Tactical, save it with Instagram, all that good stuff. Guys, please like, share, and subscribe. Again, it's a very small click for you, very big click for us, especially in today's nowadays and the algorithm. So, guys, I'll have more for you later. See ya!